Mike Everett is here with us. And Mike, can you walk us through that forecast and why they're having to postpone this project?
Well, I think what it is just based on past history. I mean, it's been so wet, it's been so rainy lately that it's been really hard to rely on it to get out and get anything done. But the pattern break that we've been looking for is right on the horizon. I'm very excited about it because, well, I think like most people around here, it has been too cool and too wet for too long. We're going to start fixing that this weekend. In fact, some cloud cover out there right now is going to do us a little bit of a favor and help kind of keep some of the warmth that we generated today in place, and that'll start us off in a nice place on Saturday, and then we're just going to build on that as a big ridge of high pressure builds along the coast. Meanwhile, what we got right now isn't too bad. I don't think we've got much in the way of sunset potential, but it's fairly mellow out there. Temperatures in the low 50s, light winds out there, and no rain, at least in some spots. Now, if you are planning on heading out doing anything tomorrow, we've got the Sounders in town, and of course, the big story is the Kraken versus the Avalanche. Now, there's a party that's going to start right around 4 p.m. outside of Climate Pledge there for the watch party. Look for 52 degrees and cloudy conditions. It looks like the rain will start to roll in between about 7 and 8 p.m. there. So, and it's part of a warm front, by the way. So check this out. Between 4 p.m. and 7 p.m., the temperature actually goes up a little bit. That'll work to our advantage. And then by the time 10 p.m. rolls around, we emerge victorious. We'll still be in the low to mid 50s there as well, with slightly more rain, but not too chilly. So take a look at radar right now. Again, we've just got a very specific convergence zone that's basically right over Hood Canal and kind of pushing across Tacoma into the foothills there. But you can see from those bright green returns that it's more cloud than rain. Now take a look at the weather setup. We got a couple of systems moving in both Saturday and Sunday that have some very convenient timing with them. And now what that means is it looks like most of the rain is going to happen in the overnight hours after sunset. So if you do have some plans this weekend, go for it. I don't think you're going to be inhibited at all. What happens behind it is the big story there. We got a ridge of high pressure that's going to come up from the south there where the warm things come from, and then right over the Pacific Northwest here. So it's not going to be a miracle. We're not going to suddenly be 80 or 90 degrees. Plus, I don't think we're quite ready for that yet. But what it will do is clear us, dry us, and warm us. And the timing couldn't be any better. It looks like next weekend is going to be really, really nice. So here's how it plays out. 11 o'clock tonight, just tracking some light shower potential, mostly along the coast, but we could see some isolated showers up toward the islands. Now, we go to 8 o'clock in the morning on Saturday. Get out. Enjoy yourself immensely. There will be some showers along the coast, and it looks like we'll see some spotty showers up towards our northern counties. But this is 8 o'clock. So right around sunset is when those showers very conveniently move in. It looks like the foothills and the mountains will be fine. Most of the action takes place overnight. You notice that by the time we get to about 8 a.m. on Sunday, we're going to see some new snow in the mountains. We're going to see snow levels way up high, though. We're talking about 5,000–6,000 feet. So could be looking at some rain if you are planning on heading up to the resorts. But Alpental and Baker have their closing weekends this weekend, so if you want to get up and get on that, I highly recommend it. So take a look at this. We get into about 3:30 on Sunday afternoon there. We'll start to see some new showers moving in. What that means is you can get out and do whatever you like on Sunday morning. Looks like that rain will move in on Sunday night as well. More robust system moves in Sunday into Monday, but again, it looks like by the time we get into Monday morning, we'll be looking good there too. So as far as wind goes, remember it was very gusty yesterday. Well, all of that is well off towards our east. So we're going to be tracking some fairly mellow conditions overnight tonight. Again, 5–10 miles an hour for the most part. You could be seeing some calm conditions. So if you want to get out on the water tomorrow, you can do that too. Overnight lows. It's been so long since we saw the 40s instead of the 30s. Look for 40 in Bremerton, 44 in Mount Vernon. Off towards the east, we'll see some 30s, 38 in Ellensburg, 41 in Wenatchee. Well played. And then highs tomorrow, look at this, 60s. That's sort of kind of where we're supposed to be this time of year, and something that we have not been able to achieve for a while. So the great news is this: we will stay close to average through the rest of the weekend as we kind of work through those weak frontal boundaries moving through. We break into the 60s on Tuesday, and it looks like this time next week could be our first 70-degree temperatures since last October.